Hello and welcome to Iron Grip Warlord. Why am I recording a video of Iron Grip Warlord when Ben specifically told me not to record anything until we start doing Majora's Mask, even though it's nighttime and everyone is asleep and I probably shouldn't be playing computer games right now and there's a test I have to take tomorrow? Well, it's because I'm waiting for part 2 of Shattered Horizon to finish uploading. God damn. I think I compressed it from 7 gigs to less than 2 gigs and it still takes this long to upload. So, this game is another first-person shooter that I'm uploading because there's no real storyline or anything, so me and Ben really couldn't go anywhere with it, I'm thinking. Unless he gets a copy and we could play together. So, if you're noticing, it's in this tiny box. Yes, a box. Why is it in a box? Because, I can't make the screen bigger, it won't let me. It's not in the option, so I'm going to turn my graphics settings all the way up because I want to, and because I can. Display, brightness, shadow, bloom effects, yeah! 16, trilinear, texture quality, default, anti-aliasing all the way up. Because I can, okay. Okay, lesson learned. Changing graphics options causes game to crash. That doesn't mean it's not a good game. Oh, it's not gonna save it. So, crap graphics, but... So what is Iron Warlord? Bleh. Iron Grip Warlord. So, there was this browser game, which is a turn-based strategy and kind of sucks because it's a browser game, so they expect you to come back every day and play it, called Iron Grip, which is weird because it's like futuristic, steampunk, non-futuristic Civil War crazy time period that doesn't exist. And Iron Grip Warlord is the first-person shooter version of that, which is very crazy. Now we'll show you by starting a game. And the odd thing is that it's separated into 2 teams, but human players always play on one team. So I'll put the difficulty level on medium and play on the first level. So the interesting thing about Iron Grip Warlord is that not only is it a mix between a FPS and a sort of half RTS because it has real-time strategic elements, but the enemy is infinite. Yes, welcome quick tutorial introduction, show quick tutorial, no. Hit enter to start. So, as you can see, I'm running around because I'm a spectator because the round hasn't started yet. So, how does this game work? Why do I have such crappy weapons? What is that power thing down there? What is health? I'm an idiot and I don't know what health is. So, in the middle, you can see there's this power meter, which I picked up and I gained more. That's a citizen, I shouldn't shoot him. So, power can be used, to buy things. You can use power to buy new guns, which is not that button to buy them, or to buy structures. For example, if I press G, I can go into the mode which I call RTS mode and build machine gun turrets, so I can protect my stronghold, which is marked on my map up here. Yes, my stronghold protected. Support station, so I can start recharging health, so... Yes, what is the shop? What is it? So, in this game you have no lives. You can respawn infinitely. There's infinite of you and infinite of the enemy. Well, actually there's only like 6 of you and infinite of the enemy. So how does this game work? Notice up by the mini-map, which is that circle up there, and the red team is mine, the blue team is the enemy. There are these red and blue bars. What those are morale. So this game is based off morale. Every time a unit on either side dies, morale falls, but they're also going up at a constant rate. If we lose our stronghold or a citizen is killed, our morale goes down. But if we kill an enemy commander, their morale goes down by a great amount. So the point is to bring their morale all the way down so their wave of units stop coming. So you have to kill units to get more power and things like that. Molotovs are interesting because unlike standard grenades which just do damage, Molotovs stop the enemies from firing. So the enemies have unlimited reinforcements, and they have vehicles, while all you have is a few people to protect a stronghold. Also, they have vehicles. Oh god, I gotta remember how to go to the shop. How do I go to the shop? How do I go to the shop? How do I go to the shop? Mythic. Show scores, cheat, weapons, M. So, I can also buy upgrades for my character, like health upgrade, firepower upgrade, which upgrades my weapon's damage and reload speed, and I can buy a new gun, like the light machine gun. So as you can see, my character will now always have those stats, and I now will always have these weapons that I buy. So I can use the power to buy structures and upgrade structures for my team, but I can also use it to buy weapons and upgrades for myself, so that way I'm harder to kill. Vehicles are mean. Regular fire doesn't do anything to them. You have to use grenades or rockets. Now notice those little numbers coming up from the people after I shoot them? That is how much power I get for each person I killed, that green number. Ooh, this health station's going down. I better repair it. So that vehicle is coming, so I should probably build... Oh, I can't afford it. Well, I'll upgrade my regular turret. Now, if you notice, I'm playing with bots on my side. These other guys are all bots, but I can also play a multiplayer and play with actual humans. But no one can play on the enemy team, because the enemy team is all AI controlled, and they get stronger as you do better, or as you take longer. Now, in order to damage that vehicle, I'm going to need a different type of weapon. These small guns aren't going to do anything to the armored chassis of a tank. Ooh, more power. Those bastards, we killed a civilian. So, I mean, they killed a civilian. If you kill a civilian, you get a huge penalty, but if the enemies kill a civilian, you lose morale, but everyone gets a large amount of power. So even though it's a general loss, you can use it to your advantage. If you're really good with what you spend, you can try and use that to get the winning edge, because if they just were able to randomly kill civilians while you're trying to protect your stronghold, it'd be kind of unfair. So this game isn't about how many enemies you kill. Well, enemies you kill is useful, and kill to death ratio is useful. That's not entirely what it's about. It's about how good you are at taking down the enemy morale, how good you are at stopping the enemy, not how good you are at killing every single small wave of people who come to you, though that's pretty important. So if you notice on the map, there's that star up there. That star is an enemy commander. Enemy commanders are heavily equipped, and if you kill them, they will give you a special gun, which you'll have only for that life. And you'll also gain a large amount of power, and the enemy will lose a large amount of morale. The main way of destroying the enemy is killing their enemy commanders. You can see here there's a lot going on. Incoming Confederate attack. So yeah, I think there's a civil war or something going on for this game's storyline. I honestly can't remember. And there's another vehicle. Oh crap! I hate the musket. No, pistol. No, 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 no. Pistol sucks. No, not Molotov. Light machine gun. Oh. So you see, I died. That sucks. So another interesting thing is whether choosing to spend points to increase yourself so that you survive longer can do more damage, or whether you spend points to increase structures to protect your stronghold. Because once your stronghold dies, you can buy it back for 150 power, but you lose a huge amount of morale. And morale is really what matters. So this game is really based on a team effort. It's not one person carrying the team. Ooh, dynamite. Found some dynamite. I'm just gonna throw it carelessly, because that is how I roll. Your stronghold, protect it. Oh crap. Rockets make me move very far. Oh, they still have enemy tanks. I need to take care of them quickly. No, not RTS view. I want to buy higher weapon damage and higher weapon reload, because currently that's a problem. The reloading rate of these rockets is not acceptable. You don't have to buy any of the weapons in a particular order. You do have to buy the upgrades in a particular order. For example, you can't get health 2 before health 1. But you can buy weapons in whatever order. Like, you don't have to get the light machine gun before you get the heavy machine gun. You can buy them in whatever order you want, as long as you have the power to buy them. Because I don't know, electricity equals money. I'm not entirely sure. But it doesn't have to make sense, right? Nice thing about this game is it's another one of those multiplayer games where you do not need other players. The bots are quite fun to play with. Okay, that sounded sort of weird. I should not talk like that. But yeah, you don't need the company of other humans. Oh, that's a civilian. Huge power penalty. I'm an idiot. What kind of enemy dresses in red, crouches in the corner, holds his hands over his head, and doesn't shoot at me? Apparently civilians, they're my true enemy. Oh crap, they got a spider bot out. Spider bots are not tanks. They're vehicles, but they're meaner than tanks. So they're giant walking metal spiders that shoot fireballs. And they have a lot of health. I hate them so much. Especially since I can't get vehicles and I can't drive vehicles. Vehicles are exclusive to the enemy. What? How did I did not see any civilians there. Unless that troop randomly gave up and decided he just wanted to be a civilian. But I am almost certain that you cannot resign into the military that fast. See that giant fireball? That bounced and then exploded? The spider bot is responsible for that. Oh. And the computer says I couldn't hit the broadside of an airship. Which is weird because I'm pretty sure I just hit his tank head on with a missile. Well, spider bot thing, walker, whatever it's called. Okay, so let's buy myself. Regenerates your health over time. Ooh. And doubles your building repair speed. The power-ups do not carry through levels. Every time that you start, your power-ups are entirely empty. Some maps have multiple strongholds that you have to defend. Each map is designed differently. Citizens at different places. Also, food is worth power. I don't know. Killing civilians, bad. Stealing their food so that they cannot eat? Good. I don't know. Starving them to death is apparently acceptable, but shooting them and giving them a quick end, not okay. Plus, how many times have eating food made you powerful? I'm pretty sure killing people makes you feel more powerful than eating food. I mean, even if they're helpless people. I mean, look at villains. They're always killing helpless people. Yeah. Increases your movement speed.